What India is best known for is being a love interest to the stars.
Yo, she done hit every man in the industry, bro. From Soulja Boy, Lil Yachty, Drake, Rick Ross, The Game.
Where you at, Berto?
HipHop's serial girlfriend needs to be stopped. India Love.
The concept of being famous for being attractive is a strange one for the average person to fathom, as while Hollywood has been dominated by people who are genetically blessed in one way or the other, they usually—
How do y'all feel about Amber Rose, for real? Like, what? Like, forget the whole walk and all the terrible qualities. Like, just straight up rate her 1 through 10, bald head, and minus the face tat. Y'all rocking with Amber Rose? Y'all taking that down?
or the other, they usually supplement that with some other talent. But for someone like India Love, the opportunity to try and sing or appear on TV came as a direct result of her looks, rather than any skills that she exhibited beforehand. After making waves online since the Tumblr days, India Love transitioned to the OG Instagram baddie, and even once landed a reality TV show on BET titled The Westbrooks. Now, she has almost 650,000 followers on Twitch, but I can bet that this isn't really why you know her. Because for those who've either consciously charted her journey or simply saw her name crop up from time to time in the news, what India is best known for is being a love interest to the stars. And when it comes to men she's been with, there's a lengthy roll call to say the least. And now, 10 years plus since her star-studded dating life began, it appears that the emotional toll of this reckless run of high-profile relationships is beginning to become apparent.
I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot in my teenage phase. I've been through a lot in my 20s. I made a lot of mistakes. And there was a lot of people who drugged me through the dirt for it. And I believed it for a long time until I knew who I really was.
The thing about India Love, because I've seen her do clips like this, and you know, I'm not gonna yap too much because there's a longer video and I'm sure it's gonna explain a lot of stuff. She be talking about how she want to change, but she just always does the same shit. She crying, talking about how she gonna change, she gonna act different, and then she do the same stuff. And that's where it's like, I'm always for people bettering themselves, but I hate people that just say the same thing over and over again and then don't make no actual changes.
And who?
But yeah, let's keep it a stack. All that aside, India look good. I must admit, India is a very beautiful woman, man. And I know she got surgery and a whole bunch of stuff done, which I'm not really a fan of. But in general, we not gonna cap nobody down. This is a very beautiful woman, bro.
Whose I really was, which is yours, Lord.
So she's trying to switch things up before it's too late. It's your boy Lil Yachty,
I'm drooling.
And this is the traumatic world of rap's serial girlfriend, India Love.
Just having a conversation.
And unfortunately for the IG starlet, it basically began the minute she was 18. Back when she was still growing up, India was only ever linked to her high school sweetheart, Ron Robinson, a football player who wound up being recruited to UCLA, but ultimately never made the league. However, one man who was watching her from afar was none other than The Game. Beginning their relationship when she was just 18, and the documentary rapper was 35. That's obviously a pretty hefty age gap to navigate. Having said that, the way Game has conducted himself in the industry hasn't exactly suggested that he's the most mature man in the world. So it might have been less apparent than you think. Either way, their relationship was kept pretty low-key, with one notable exception. Way back in 2015, the two were caught doing some very heavy petting in a public park, with Game and India really sharing that intimate moment together in every way they could. Because it was captured by the paparazzi, it was hardly surprising that this became one of the early scandals that would cast a large shadow over her entire public image. For someone who was only 18 at the time, this was obviously a fairly excruciating thing to endure. And while everyone makes mistakes, time and clarity has led India to believe this was no accident. And in one instance, she revealed that he orchestrated this embarrassing moment for publicity.
I was sitting there with him, and I look, and there's a van with a big camera. Then he goes, well, guess you're gonna see us on the vlogs tomorrow. I personally think that he knows that my name's this, so he wanted to keep his name tied to mine.
Meanwhile, Game has openly discussed the viral moment during a recent 20 vs 1, perhaps supporting the argument that he had no reason to feel shame about it because he knew what was to come.
So I have a question.
Sure.
I'm a really big fan of India Love.
Of who?
India Love.
Oh, right.
And I was just wondering, what did her smell like in this picture?
What?
Shit. Yeah. So, you know, for me, what I would say
that is crazy.
Is that India had a pretty floral smelling vagina.
And he answered it. I don't know who to be more disappointed at. The person that asked the question or the person that answered it. If you enjoy gaming content, horror games, puzzle games, and honestly, even if you don't like games, you just want to see me shit my pants, head over to my gaming channel, Berto Gaming. I ain't gonna lie, I've been having the most fun I've had in a long time creating content while playing these games. Me and my team have been going crazy, putting a lot of creative energy into these edits for the game. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, link to that will be in the description. That's Berto Gaming. Where you at, family? I love y'all so much. Now let's get back to the video.
That's what I imagined too.
After around 3 years
That's
of
what
seeing
you
each other
imagined?
on and off, the relationship officially fell apart once and for all. But rather than trash
somebody
her
check
ex,
in on that
India
woman.
kept her cards far closer to her chest than he had.
All right, so I'm gonna name 3 people, and you can't think about it. You just have to tell me the first thing that comes to your mind when I name these people. The game.
The game. That's what came to my mind. First thing that comes to my mind, I said, the game. A game.
A game.
A game.
And since then, this has generally been her approach when it comes to any man she's dealing with, preferring to move in silence as much as possible.
Your exes were being petty and you posted a scripture and you were like, let God handle it. Do you find though that you have to now just resort to like praying when it comes to that? Because now you're in the public eye and people try and come for you.
Yeah, everybody comes for me for whatever reason that I don't know, and I'm still trying to figure out. I was so upset because I'm like, why me? Why is this happening to me? I didn't do anything to anybody, and they all just like hate me or something. And I learned that, you know, your silence is more golden in that situation than anything, and a prayer can only help them and, you know, help the situation if anything, so.
From there, things didn't always get much more age appropriate, with India dating a man 3 years older than the game when she linked up with Rick Ross.
She dated Rick Ross? India Love was dating Rick Ross?
Hell no, man.
Yo, her roster is crazy, bro.
It all began when they started dancing with each other at a club in October 2016, looking very cozy to say the least. But this time, the whole situation was much more short-lived, with India dating Rosé in the aftermath of breaking off his engagement. However, the Teflon Don wasn't even the only rapper she was linked to at this time, as if the rumors are true, then she was only hooking up with a friend turned rival of his,
y'all going with Ricky Rosé?
that drove a wedge between India and a family member. This time, the man in question was Drake, with India once again apparently helping to ease the pain after a major split. At the time, an insider told E! News that Rihanna and Drake are seeing other people at the moment. They are not exclusive anymore. They still love each other, but their schedules have gotten in the way. Before a second source then revealed that Drake and India Love have been hooking up for at least a few weeks. Drake could just be hooking up with India Love now to piss off Rihanna, which has clearly worked. For India, taking over from Rihanna would have been extra sweet, as one of her exes, former basketball player Cliff Dixon, had cheated on her with the Barbados-born pop star. However, it turns out it wasn't as simple as that, with her time alongside Champagne Papi apparently sparking a rift between India and her sister Crystal. Shortly after the news of India and Drake's situationship hit the web, Crystal let it be known that she'd hit it first, and seemed to be less than pleased by what had gone down. Well, this is getting really awkward.
This nigga
that
Drake
awkward moment when she holds on her exes, hashtag I feel like Ray J, I need
this nigga Drake just be hitting everybody, ho. I'm starting to see why everybody beefing with him, bro. He just out here slanging on anybody's girl. Damn, Drizzy.
Answer sway. While it never really morphed into a full-fledged relationship, Drizzy later showed love to India during his virtual guest appearance at Streamers University.
In India, after all these years, you know, all the love that we shared, and, you know, our friends and our families,
all the love that we
knowing
shared.
each other, I just wanted to say, you'll always be my dog. You'll always be my dog. I got love for you. I'm proud of you.
India briefly spoke about the shout-out afterwards, but was typically coy about it.
At the end of Streamer University, Drake got on there and said like, congratulations to everybody, but he singled you out in a way. and just say, you know, you'll always be his dog. Were you surprised to hear that? Did you expect to hear it?
No, it definitely shocked me. I was over there like, wait, what? I was in the crowd like, everybody's looking at me. I'm like, wait, I didn't really hear it because I was still stuck on the last thing that he said. But I was definitely surprised, and it was good to see and hear from him, make sure, you know, he's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it cool to like hear that shout out? Or
hell yeah. I mean, straight, what the fuck? Of course. But yeah, he's a legend. I appreciated it. It was cute, it was cool.
As for her and Crystal, the siblings have patched things up. But there are still moments where things get a little tense, such as when Crystal objected to India making a joke about her being pregnant.
You guys, she's fishing for this. You guys are giving her exactly what she's fishing for.
What am I fishing for? I'm eating lunch with you.
You're eating for two, remember? I keep a couple on my roster, nigga.
I want to apologize not only to my sister Crystal, but to everyone who believed me when I was trolling and saying that she was pregnant. My sister Crystal is not pregnant. I joke around a lot on and off camera, and I didn't think that it was gonna be taken to the context of where my sister is now upset at me and not talking to me.
In the case of Drake and Rose, it seems like India basically functioned as a rebound after some of their biggest relationships fell apart. But in some cases, rappers didn't even wait for that to happen before making their move. Now, before we get into the more personal side of this comeback,
brand deal, smell it. Hung.
The rapper, his wife shared messages between them, as well as a whole assortment of other girls that he was communicating with, and possibly a whole lot more. To India's credit, she seemed to repeatedly inquire about his marital status, with Ricch repeatedly deceiving her and saying that he wasn't, while claiming that he wanted to get to know her more. By the looks of it, this deception didn't fly with India, because while he remained thirsty even after this encounter, she refused to entertain him. In a series of posts from a friend of hers, she leaked messages where Ricch pleaded, "Bro, tell India unblock me." In response, she said, "Not going to happen. You got us f***ed up." To which he simply asked, how? To really complete his humiliation, India's friend then posted a screenshot with the caption, @LadyLuscious, please.
Imagine texting another girl to get another girl to unblock you. A lot of these rappers really be lame and corny behind all this stuff, bruh. Like, I could never go out like this. My pride wouldn't let me go out like this. Even if I felt the sucker energy to want to do this, my pride wouldn't even allow me to do this. I'm gonna message another girl to try to get another girl to unblock me. Could never be me, bro.
Come get your husband out of my DMs. Thank you. Clearly, India has lines that she won't cross. But being such a visible personality means that anytime she is around a man, the rumor mill starts up. This happened between her and Roddy Ricch, with the fact that she posted an IG video where he could be seen in the background, sending the gossip pages into overdrive. This meant that India had to go on record and attempt to clarify what the whole situation really was. Roddy and I aren't together, and I apologize for the accidental video post that led to the assumption. Two friends who enjoy each other's time. That's literally life.
Right. Two friends just chilling. Okay.
Despite her protests, it appears not everyone believed her. Most notably, another girl who had ties to the Compton rapper. At one stage, India almost wound up in a brawl with his baby mama, Ali K, after they encountered each other in public.
What is that, picture?
What do you need?
Are you okay? You don't need nothing. I'm perfect. You came up to me with energy. You want to talk? I don't. I haven't talked to you. No, you came to me. You're not doing nothing but talking. What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
Amid the public intrigue over what went down, Ali K took to IG to claim it wasn't actually about Roddy specifically, but things that had been said about she and the MC's child. I let you slide for 5, cause nobody was tripping off a goer. I respect the hustle, Ali K wrote, adding, over a boy? If he not mine, he ain't my problem. Y'all only know one piece of the story, and trust me, I hear y'all, but I don't, LOL. This ain't that. If you think I'm tripping, I am. Y'all let people disrespect you and your kid if y'all want to. Her homeboy shouldn't have to put his hands on me. Stop letting people lie to y'all so easily, she added. Stop stop playing when you know what the truth is. Ultimately, everyone has moved on since then, and things didn't go any further. But if you thought that was dramatic, it was nothing compared to what happened during her time with Lil Yachty. Although it's unclear how much time the two spent together, what we do know is that they wound up creating a beef. Because while he was trying to wife up India, Lil Boat was thrown into conflict with Soulja Boy after he uploaded a throwback of the two into Instagram. Their ties actually go back to the extent that he even guested on BET reality.
Yo, she done hit every man in the industry, bro. From Soulja Boy, Lil Yachty, Drake, Rick Ross, The Game. Holy, we ain't even get to DDG and, you know, the streamers that we've been following as of late. Jesus.
TV show The Westbrooks.
Soulja Boy is a great friend and I love hanging out with him. And so when he asked me to go out for ice cream, of course I said yes. And
nah, both folks crazy though. We fuck with Yachty over here.
I feel like I haven't seen him.
Y'all fuck with Yachty?
I've been working. You've been working.
We both been working. Make some time, you know what I'm saying? Even though with the crazy schedules, you know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come to the studio, you know what I'm saying?
Always.
So maybe dating India Love is another thing that Soulja Boy can claim to have done first. Whatever's the case.
It's crazy to think at one point Soulja Boy was like one of the hottest rappers out there. And I have to admit, like I was a fan. Like I genuinely was listening to Soulja Boy. Like, yo, no, this is going crazy. Why me hit my bird walk? Well, y'all don't know nothing about that though. Hell no, y'all just know the classic. You know, I'm talking about the Get Silly. Y'all don't know nothing about that though. Let me stop.
They were definitely apart by the time that Boat tried to check him for uploading a picture of the two together, with Yachty sliding into the OG's DMs to reprimand him over the image. Yo G, you wildin' on the gram. India my shorty. I fuck with you bro. You know that, but you gotta take it down. And in typically combative fashion, Draco let it be known that this wouldn't fly. You want beef?
Hey, everybody that keep on writing me talking about, man, Lil Yachty, he a fan of you, he look up to you. Man, I don't give a f, nigga, you shouldn't text me asking about no keep talking about, nigga. You ain't never even met this in your life, nigga. I've been rocking with this girl for years, my nigga. Don't never in your life, write me and tell me to take a picture down of me and my girl. I'll slap the shit out you, fuck Lil Boat. Alright, this is my last video for that ass, ugly ass Lil Boat. Boy, you black as hell, boy. You ugly as
Bro, Soulja Boy, like he just be saying anything, bro. I feel like at this point, he just be making it it's his brand. Like, oh no, I'm beefing with anybody and anything that remotely even looks in my direction. You look at me weird, we got a problem. And the crazy thing is, he don't even be about it.
Your hair look like Twizzlers, boy. I snatched them bees out your motherfucking head, you little ass nigga. Nigga, I don't even with you. Your music whack as You called my management telling me I need to meet Soulja. I met your ass at my house. You was whack. I heard your song One Night On, bro. That shit was lame as You was a groupie. You talking about Soulja? I look up to you on your biggest fan.
Rage baiting.
But look, bro. When I see you, I'ma beat you, bro. On my mom, I'ma beat your motherfucking ass, bro. You shouldn't have texted my phone. You know you up, nigga. Stop playing with me, nigga. Big Soulja, nigga.
In a further
What's
post,
good, gamers?
Soulja
How
Boy
you
looked
doing?
to twist the knife, even posting more throwbacks as well as recent chat
that's what
logs
you meant to say. He
proving
the
they
Kobe
still
of rage
communicated.
baiting.
How is this your girl when I've been rocking with her before you? How's she your girl
R.I.P.
and we've been
Kobe.
rocking for years? Meanwhile, Lil Yachty responded on his own terms with a live freestyle dedicated purely to dissing a rapper that he'd previously said was an influence.
Soulja Boy, I said, Soulja Boy, you been sad. Lil Bo came in with 100 figures, busting on your. I know that you mad. It's Lil Bo, bitch. I'm so glad. Well, I'm so rich, living like a rich. Goddamn mad, cause I'm on his bitch. Soulja Boy is a bitch. It's Lil Bo, though. It's a boat though. So many diamonds, if I drown, I'ma float. Oh, whoa.
Naturally, Lil Boat and India didn't last long after a situation like this, but she did wind up playing his love interest in the video for Forever Young in 2017. Since then, encounters between them in public have been very amicable and suggested that they're still on good terms.
That was an ass.
What? I didn't. What?
Keep saying your name.
I didn't hear you say my name. How are you? Say hi to my chat. W Miles in the chat. I'm blessed. I love your outfit. Wow. Okay, cool. I expected to sell out. Don't worry.
Sorry, it's good to see you.
Good to see you too, always.
Thank you.
But it's safe to say that this is not always the case when she's had flings with rappers, where she might wish her former longtime boyfriend and pro boxer Devin Haney well, even after they broke up. There are some men that she appears to have real smoke for. This appears to be the case with Sheck Wes, a man who she briefly dated after.
She dated Sheck Wes too? Hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Live Sheck Wes and I'm dying Sheck Wes. Sheck Wes. Bro, what happened to Sheck Wes, bro? What happened to Sheck Wes? He was putting out some good music for a second and then he's just gone.
Being met with criticism due to his dubious past. I lost all respect for you a long time ago when I realized you were an attention whore, getting fingered by the game. India Love got with Sheck Wes, like, girl, you really want to be with a dude that beats women up? A mess. For a short spell, the two were frequently seen together and
he started putting paws on ladies. I see, yeah, that's one way to end your career.
Seemed like the picture of happiness. But not only would this not last, but the things said by the pair shortly after they broke up suggested that it got pretty nasty. India was first to break the news of the split, scathingly writing on her IG story that it's tough being a guy's first bad bitch. And in a since deleted post, Sheck clapped back with plenty of shade on his own. Big difference between a bad bitch and a burger. All I'm saying is your behavior can take you from a bad bitch to slide of the century. So be careful, ladies and gents. Trust me, your reputation is everything. And remember, and accept your behavior. It's hard to say who came out the worst from that incredibly harsh exchange, but it nonetheless would have been another psychological scar for India to deal with. While most people's love life plays out privately, her fondness for artists and ballers has meant that she is constantly stuck with her dirty laundry being aired in public. And in recent years, it seems like she's getting pretty sick of it. During her career as a streamer, India has regularly told her audience that she wanted to find real, long-lasting love.
I need that. Who y'all think about that's right there for you? I got somebody in mind. Who y'all got in mind?
Along the way, she knew that there'd be some errors in her life that had brought her to this point, but still, she hoped for a happy ending.
Favorite, I'm not to
I
say
be
that.
feeling like women like this, bro. And again, I don't know India. I can only go judge based off what I see on the internet, but it's just like there's gonna have to be so much pride and ego that they're gonna have to drop for them to be able to find something real. Because at this point, they keep going for the same type of nigga and they keep ending up in the same situations and expect a different result. Like, and half of the problem is you the one choosing them. You as a woman ultimately are deciding to be with these type of men, and now she over here confused on why she can't find true love. And I guarantee you the nigga that was trying to give her true love wasn't lit enough or wasn't making enough money. I'm pretty sure I saw a clip going around of India Love saying, like, if a nigga even mentions talking about discounts, let me give like a full context. Like she was saying like, oh, if I'm with a nigga and he even mentions the idea of a discount or using a coupon code or some shit, like it's a complete turnoff. What? Like that, it was like the most degenerate thing I've ever heard. So picture this. You as a guy, you go and get your girl a gift and you just happen to mention like, oh, it was on sale. She gonna be like, wait, you bought me something that was on sale? She's looking at you sideways for that. I mean, I don't know how you're ever gonna find true love with that type of attitude.
Brag, but we have our own special relationship and I'm not perfect. And I know that, and I take full accountability for all of the things that happened in my past. I'm super not proud of a lot of shit that happened to me or that I chose to do in my life. But that's life.
For a while, it looked like her most recent attempt to find it was with rapper and streamer DDG. Their chemistry became apparent during Kai Cenat's Streamer University, where the Detroit native, Duke Dennis and Deshae Frost were all apparently vying for her attention.
Hey, babe, chew my ball.
Huh?
You know, I'm going to my room. Hey, babe, ain't that our ball?
Hey, yo, who the f you talking to?
Babe.
This nigga's a student. Go to the 7th floor and below. This is for professors at the 10th floor. I don't even know how you got access up here. Deshae.
She do not like Deshae.
Keep that same energy.
Hey, yo, why are you still here?
And from there, a connection was fostered.
Alright. Okay. Like.
But it wasn't all plain sailing. After she was seen dancing on him in the wake of his split from Holly Bailey, it landed them both in hot water, with India going a little too far when describing the persecution that she believed she felt.
Like, I'm all over the internet getting bashed every day. I just don't look, like, if I see negative comments, I just literally, like, go to the next thing. Like, I don't let it shake me up, none, because they hated Jesus, for one. For two, they gonna hate whether I do great. If I did all the best shit in the world, y'all would still find something to say. Yeah, the internet hate is fake.
But they ultimately tried to reroute the publicity into something more positive. And soon, the two were taking vacations across the world together.
Hey, I'm on live and shit. I was gonna see if you still wanted to go to Ibiza. Well, I'm gonna call you when I get off stream and then we gonna plan it.
Hey.
All right, bye.
For India's part, she seemed truly infatuated with DDG, or she was playing her role to perfection.
I think I'm kind of obsessed with him. I'm obsessed with him. I don't care. You can call it glazing. You could call it this, that, and the third. I myself have not.
I ain't gonna lie. DDG's roster is. DDG got a crazy roster, bro. That's just man to man. DDG got a crazy roster. WDDG, I can't cap.
A lot of men like him. He's very much a rare breed. I even told his mama, I said, thank you for Moo. He's a rare breed. He does something to my spirit and my heart, and I just want to thank you for him.
At a certain stage, she was invested to the point that when he missed out on a prize at the Streamer Awards to face Adapt, she pulled a Kanye and stormed the stage.
Hello. Real quick, y'all. I know Breakout Streamer of the Year went to Breakout Streamer of the Year went to Adapt, and congratulations, and we respect you for what you did. But Rakai should have won Breakout Streamer of the Year and DDG. I don't care what y'all say. Shout out Rakai, shout out. Boom, 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 boom.
And much like Gary, she wound up apologizing for the outbursts afterwards.
I want to apologize to QT.
That was pretty
There's no excuse for my behavior. It was very distasteful. It was very, like I keep saying, unnecessary. It was my initial emotion response, and that, again, I had no business being on that stage. Who I am as a person, and I have to stop disappointing myself by repeating mistakes and keep repeating a cycle that's obviously not good for me. I watched something that said your mistakes could either be a coffin or a classroom.
Still, even as this new connection demanded.
And it's like, what she said is true, but again, bro, I don't, them motherfucking crocodile tears every time saying the same thing. I'm sorry, I made the mistake again, the same mistake as last time. It's like, I'm not trying to hear that shit.
Headlines. India couldn't evade her past completely. Once again, she was essentially used as a diss when DDG and Soulja Boy were briefly getting into it.
Whatever y'all did, I been did it a long time ago. India love DDG. Long time ago.
We want to know what Soulja did. Okay, he f***ed India Love. When the f*** was that? In 2005? Goddamn.
Meanwhile, the lack of confirmation over what they truly were persisted to the point that India was dodging questions on it.
I see you do your thing with DDG, and I see your song too with Blueface, no? The remix with Blueface.
Okay, thanks.
As for DDG, he eventually insisted that they were just platonic.
Talking about your relationship with India Love. You got her a necklace, things maybe getting serious?
Nah, that's my friend.
Yeah, I never bought my friend a necklace in my life. Come on.
She do a lot of nice things for me too, so it's just me just returning the favor.
Appreciate the follow. Appreciate the follow.
Is just that.
Y'all join the Twitch. Link in the description. Where you at, Berto?
You heard it here. Locked in.
Where you at, Berto?
That's my friend.
But are you dating now like that?
I'm chilling.
You're chilling.
Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm vibing, man. I'm working. That's what I'm doing.
Whatever's the case, she clearly still values him as a person, even if it's purely as an ally.
I myself have not experienced a lot of men like him. He's very much a rare breed. I even told his mama, I said, thank you for Moo. He's a rare breed. He does something to my spirit and my heart, and I just want to thank you for him because he's like a great fucking man, dude. Like, I don't give a what y'all say. I'm standing 10 toes. That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say I'm obsessed with him and I don't fucking care.
But even today, she's not about milking their dynamic for streaming revenue.
Probably DJ.
He's just a show.
No, he's a baller.
It's just a show. It's just a show.
I mean,
just
I don't know if I'll be able to push out 90 kids, but
don't be mad at that.
We'll see how far I can go. I definitely want some D1 babies.
Our kids will get to the basketball league, but...
And at one stage, she even provided some deeply ironic advice to the girls on his love show.
Instead of all the sexual I wanted to see ladies being more attentive towards him. Like, y'all know he loves cheeses. Where the is his cheeses at? Why aren't you like thinking outside the box? I need love letters. Write him some love letters, y'all. But I just feel like they should be more so trying to like be a lady to the nigga. He a nigga. He that. So it's like.
Immediately, the public were not accepting this, suggesting that it was guidance that she'd be better following herself before dispensing elsewhere. She's not self-aware. That's rich coming from her. When it's all said and done, the perception that she's somehow damaged remains the major issue facing India, as while she is trying to move forward, the baggage she amassed has meant that people are wary of getting involved with her. This explains why she was turned down by Duke Dennis, even if the pair were incredibly flirtatious. But when he got some clarity, Duke killed the speculation.
To be honest, Duke not stepping, so like I go for who step. Moon know how to step.
Listen though, it's not that, you know what I'm saying, I don't know how to step or I wasn't, you know what I'm saying, it's just like, I'm not really fond of, you know what I'm saying, tug of war.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Facts. Like if I'm pursuing a woman, why should I ever as a man feel like I'm in competition with another man? You hear like this is W ball knowledge from Duke, honestly. Because we seen it in 4K. It's like, okay, he's interested, he's showing a little vibe, she's showing some vibe, but boom, as soon as he realized, like, hold on, you not making me feel exclusive as a man, why, then shit, you got it. I'm straight off you, overly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, at first, I wasn't even seeing all the clips, but then I woke up one morning and I seen all the clips. I went down a little rabbit hole and I discovered that it was a whole bunch of tug of war. So I let go of the rope. You know what I'm saying?
And to many viewers, it felt like he was essentially saying that she was for the streets in a diplomatic fashion. Perhaps because of situations like this, India seems increasingly eager to overhaul her life. These days, she is adamant that her priorities have shifted.
Yeah, but I guess that's what the first type of I liked was the that was kind of mean to me, I guess. Which, you know, I think I'm way over that phase now. Like, if you be mean to me, yeah, no, nah, that ain't it. Now, what makes me happy from a man is structure and, you know, like a disciplined man who like knows what he wants and isn't persuaded by others in any decision that he makes, that only listens to himself and stands on like morals and principles.
But because the internet is completely unforgiving, some people have had a very harsh verdict on her prospects. What future? Bitch, you 30 damn years old and ran the f through. By her own admission, India believes that she is getting too old for life from both a mental and physical standpoint. And in recent streams, that has become apparent.
Y'all notice the Sierra song when she be like, I can do it, baby. I can do it. You know what I'm talking about? When she be like sliding on her knees and she smacked the floor.
What the fuck is going on right now?
Smack the floor. Do y'all know what I'm talking about or no? I wanna learn that one. I
Much
wanna
love,
learn
Cap.
it so bad. I'm gonna have to put some knee pads on and have like a smoother floor or something, because that shit just... I barely got down. God. 30.
But above all, it's evident that after so many near misses and dead ends, India is truly looking for the one.
But I really, really desire like my own family and to be a wife, have a home, and to be like the best mom and the best family.
Y'all ain't shit with this 30 shit, bro.
Member to my entire family. And once you desire something, it's on you to make that shift in your behavior and your circumstances and in your self-discipline.
Bro!
So that's what I've really...
The list kept going too. We didn't even see the bottom of it.
We've been working on these last couple months. I've really been self-disciplined in a lot of different areas. I've been fasting in certain areas of my life. I have been really getting closer to God and showing God and talking to him, but also showing him in my actions that I'm serious about, you know, trying to be more and do different. And
where others suggest that it'll be a problem, she doesn't see her history as an impediment.
In this generation where everybody's against marriage and marriage is just a paper and it's government and no, marriage has everything to do with your obedience to the Lord and what God wants you to do while you're here.
Okay.
On earth, it has everything to do with what's the word I'm looking for? It's a commitment to God first and foremost.
But realistically, that isn't up for her to decide, but anyone who decides to get involved in a relationship with her. During this period of transition, some have respected her attempts to alter her path.
Nobody can change how I feel about myself. Nobody can change how I view myself.
Appreciate that follow, family.
Someone said goy whore. You guys are laughing and spamming keckles. Look, so I think she's emotional. She just turned 30 years old. Anyway, India Love here. She just turned 30, and she spent a lot of her youth, and she was infamously dating a lot of rappers. Devin Haney, DDG, The Game. I don't know much about her, but the fact that I know that does show a lot.
Right message, wrong messenger, literally. Again, though, I really don't like dunking on people that say the right things, because honestly, sometimes saying the right thing is the first step. But it's like the action, though. We need the action. I can't parade behind you and clap it up for you, pause, and support you on your journey of quote unquote change without the action. It's just talk.
And I see people laughing, but actually, I think she's being genuine here. I think India Love does have a good heart. Don't say here, I'm trying to get a collab, or I'm trying to smash. I know you already know I'm going to say it. She is a very beautiful woman.
I was just thinking that in my brain too. She's not going to let you hit, Sneaker.
And I think it's good what she's putting out here. I do. Before you say I'm simping, I do think it's good what she's putting out. One, this is a signal to a lot of girls to not be, famous for dating rappers and stuff. You can see that there's real regret here. And also, I do think, not to take away accountability from her, but I think that India Love is a product of that demonic industry. And so she's Christian, and she's praying, and she's getting emotional here. This prayer looks real, and I think it's good.
And with each new appearance on stream, it seems like she's intent on moving on with her life. And she now sees instances in the past where she should have been listened to others who tried to save her from the life she was leading.
I was a very hard-headed young lady. I definitely was not listening to a lot of people. Like, I just beat to my own drum. I did what I wanted to do, and that's just that. And I don't regret it, but if I would have listened a lot more, life definitely would have been a little different for me, but that's not what God wanted me to do, so I'm okay with that.
However, it seems like a complete break from that life is not simple to come by, particularly when you're used to a certain life that you aren't going to get with any 9-to-5 guy. Thus, there are moments where she slips back to her old ways. For example, the recently laid out guidelines for her future husband won't exactly change anyone's mind about how she rolls, seeing that they don't really revolve around personality traits, but simple material possessions.
I'm getting excited. I can't wait for my nigga to say, hey babe, go pick the car. This our shit. I love a car collection. I love a car collection. But I want my man to have like at least 5-6 cars, and
like 5-6 of them? That's not even like, you not even driving. You barely drive. One car a day. I didn't even drive my car today. Why I need 6 of them?
I want him to say, go ahead, babe, pick whatever one you want to drive. Like, and
and it's gonna be 90% trucks and probably like one car.
Neither was the fact that she was recently flown out by Pooh Shiesty, with the rapper seen hyping her up.
Juke! What
After
up?
she was seen on FaceTime with him during his spell in the hospital over New Year's, while leaked texts suggest that the two were getting increasingly close. And above all else, it appeared to be contradicting everything she was saying just weeks prior about her newfound time management.
I feel like I've grown out of a lot of things, a lot of bad habits, a lot of bullshit shit. Like, one thing I can say, I hate wasting my time. No can get me to come see them just to come see them. If I'm not working, if I'm not helping in any way or like with family, but especially working, since streaming now is like working. So it's like, I found myself, I broke that habit off, and I'm so proud of myself because that was an scapegoat for me.
Besides that, another problem she's facing is that in many cases, titillation is still the one thing that's really bringing in the viewers, rather than anything to do with her personal journey.
But 25 to the million eyes.
And for these reasons, there are still plenty of naysayers who feel that she's cooked when it comes to this quest to change. India Love, the community ball. While this would suggest that she's not learning from past mistakes, India Love is being admirably open about the attempts she's making to switch things up, not to mention admitting that she has some major regrets.
I was one of those people that grew up fast, though, and my mom always told me, like, you're not going to have anything to look forward to because you want to do everything right now, because I wanted to grow up fast because I had older siblings, and I ended up doing whatever I wanted, and my mom was right. I grew up way too fast, but now I enjoy childhood stuff. I still enjoy cartoons and feeling childlike when I'm, like, being playful with the kids. They bring out my child side. And I would advise everybody not to grow up so fast because it gets serious on this side of town, all right?
At a time when many people like her would ride the clout wave forever, India seems to have aspirations of something bigger. Plus, she's happy to present herself as a cautionary tale for everyone to savor their energy rather than be so eager to give it away. Only time will tell if she gets the happy ending she seeks, and if some man will look past the inevitable online abuse that'll come with being with her from some sectors of comment sections. Considering that she seems like a pretty nice and well-intentioned person,
y'all let me know what y'all think about this one. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm sure some sucker's gonna do it. Some sucker's gonna wife her up. And you know what? Wish them the best, wish her the best, but you know, until I start seeing actions that match the words that are coming out of your mouth, you know, I'm just gonna assume that you haven't really made any changes. Hey, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. I appreciate y'all. Where you at, family?
Where you at, Berto? I made this shit look too easy.